When I was 14 and Ronnie was 14, Ronnie would come to the States and spend a month with us, and I would go to Israel for a month and live on Kibbutz Dagani Bet with them and experienced life as an Israeli teenager. Over this summer, he and I became best friends. And I remember leaving for home, being on this little bus, driving out to the El Al 747, sitting there on the tarmac, and the Mogen David that was painted on the tail was illuminated, and something clicked in me. And I remember just thinking, I am in love with this place, and coming home from that began a lifelong commitment to Zionism and the U.S.-Israel relationship. During my time in Israel with Ronnie and spending time with Israeli teenagers, they talked about going in the army. That was totally foreign for me. No one really in my family had served in the military. I didn't know much about the military growing up. Something started getting me to think, why not me? Why shouldn't I serve and help to defend what's important to me? And that led me to apply to West Point and got accepted to West Point. And for me to graduate as a second lieutenant and serve as an artillery officer, which was a critical and seminal part of my life. I've always heard the expression that it's amazing what you can accomplish if you don't worry about who gets the credit. In the military, you learn very quickly that I alone can accomplish very limited things compared to what I can accomplish together with a group of like-minded people as part of a team.
So Aaron, just if we look at B'nai Torah as the last...
AIPAC to me is such a team-oriented endeavor. We all come with different passions around a myriad of political issues, from the left to the right. But we all come together as people who value and believe in the U.S.-Israel relationship. I think I went to my first policy conference in 2006. I joined Washington Club very soon thereafter. 2 or 3 years ago, we felt motivated to increase our giving level to Capital Club, and we think there's an incredible return on that investment.
I'm going to be up in D.C. at the National...
For the last few years, I've been a vice chair of our NLN group, the New Leadership Network, here in Atlanta. The New Leadership Network is a way for activists to develop a close personal relationship with a member of Congress.
Our friends, and we have no greater friend than Israel.
If you really want to be most effective in your advocacy for the U.S.-Israel relationship, you really have to become involved in pro-Israel giving in addition to pro-Israel advocacy.
How are you?
Good to see you. We saw baby. He didn't stop for anything. And the Stearns.
When we asked Eli, our middle child, what he wanted to do to celebrate his bar mitzvah, without hesitation, his first response was, I want to recite my Torah portion in Israel. And not only watching Eli read from the Torah, but celebrating with our friend Ronnie and his family is something I'll never forget. It's very personal for me. Their future is at stake.
Wow, that's impressive.
And while it's a thriving, bright future, there are threats. There are real threats, serious threats. And we have a chance to do something about it. And here I am. I'm part of this greatest political experiment in the history of the world, the United States of America. And this great state of Israel, I actually have a voice in policies that matter to both of them. And when I think about that, I think that there's nothing more important that I can be doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, AIPAC activist Billy Medof. Please welcome AIPAC National Council member Cindy Montañez.
If you walk down many streets in the United States or in Israel, you're likely to hear a story just like mine. I'm American of Mexican descent. the daughter of Margarita and Manuel Montañez.